Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hello, students. Hello, leaders of the present and of the future. This is Danilo talking to you. It's a great pleasure to be with you in this live with a special class done especially for you. Last class, I had a special invited, Livia, and she's not in here with us today. Today it's gonna be me and your interaction, okay? Interaction with you guys. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit how we're gonna work today, how our live is gonna be, and please pay attention to it. So first of all, the name of our class is From Persistence to Growth. This is a special class related to the growth mindset, the theory of growth mindset. And how is it going to be? Well, last class we had Livia with us in here. Was very nice to have her as a student. In the next class, I'll sure invite other students to be with us. But how is it going to be our interaction today? The interaction is first starting with me as a facilitator. My main idea as a teacher is to facilitate knowledge, is to help you have your own resolutions to the ideas, to the questions, to the problems. So the class has me as a facilitator. I'll teach through explanation of language and theories. And it is very important. I really expect you to participate on this class. Ask questions that you have related to language, vocabulary, related to the theory. Shoot it out. There's no problem. Don't be afraid. We are in a learning environment. In here, you're safe. In here, I respect you. So I have already questions related to the theory of mindset previously asked in the Instagram page, and I'll share with you in the right moment. Okay, guys? So whenever you have something, please just write at the comment. Probably when I see the context, I'll put it for everyone to see, and then we'll take a look at the answers. So let's see our next step in here. What will we be learning? We will learn the importance of persistence and determination in our personal growth through the reading of text, vocabulary, pronunciation, checking. So never forget, I'm an English teacher. I have a great love for topics related to personal improvement. And this union, teaching, and these important topics for us as people, I really believe this is going to bring something to the lives, something to the classes. So we'll never forget that language is one of our key points in here, one of our key points today. I'm going to also present to you guys the theory of mindset from Carol Dweck. Of course, the theory is has much knowledge, has much information, but I'll show you the basics. And at the end, some key lessons for you guys, some key lessons so you can take with you in your life, be a better leader of the present and a better leader of the future. Tell me if how is the feeling of improving every day? How is the feeling of trying to be a better person, a better leader at home, a better leader at work, a better leader with your friends? I believe we all want that. If you have a comment related to this, tap down the comments. I'll put it in the live. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with me today. This is very important, done with lots of love for everyone, for you guys. Thank you very much. So this is what we'll be seeing today. This is what we'll learn today. And first, we start with some reading. Okay, we're gonna read two parts of a text from two different from one book, and then afterwards we'll see the theory of mindset from Carol Dweck. So I don't know if you've already had the chance to have access to this book called The Source. It's a book from Dr. Tara Swart. She's a British Indian professor in England, and she has written a very nice book called The Source. The book is related to open your mind, changing your life. It is related to how we see our lives, the challenges of our lives, and how our brain is wonderful and can help us overcome our challenges. So there are two parts of her book on page 49 that I put in here for you to contextualize the idea of growth mindset. I'll read to you guys, then afterwards I'll give you some time for you to internalize these parts, okay? Self-esteem issues resulting from a childhood where we were criticized at home or at school or labeled as a non-achiever may mean we sabotage career opportunities because at deep level we fear that we're not deserving of them. Similarly, if we start a healthy eating plan but believe that we won't be able to keep it up, we can find ourselves easily giving in to temptation and making bad choices. In this part of the text, there are some key vocabulary, some key words in here. Issues, problems, labeled as a label of a product, classified. Non-achiever. Non-achiever is somebody that doesn't go to the point. Keep it up, continue. Give in, abandon. So I'll give you 1 minute for you to read this in silence. Please concentrate. And if you have any comment, any reflection, write in the chat. 1 minute, guys. Let's go. So guys, thank you very much. What is the key word in here? A key word is belief. Belief makes a real important part on how we see our challenges every day. So let's continue with another part of this text and theorize, contextualize a little bit on the theory of mindset afterwards. Quite simply, when you do allow your brain to be conscious of and focus on what you want in life, the raised awareness, the results will work in your favor to automatically bring opportunities into your life. It's not magic. It's just what you are able to see the possibilities to move forward with your dreams in a way that your brain was hiding from you previously. In this part of the text, a continuation from the previous one, some keywords: allow, which means permit; awareness, consciousness, a very important word nowadays to us. I think you've heard around. Move forward, continue with. I'll give you less than a minute for you to read this part of the text and see what you understood. If you can, read it out loud. Nobody's listening. Let's go. 1 minute. All right, guys, thank you very much. So, in case there is any question, in case there's any reflection, please just tell them. Tell your question, ask your question. If it's related to vocabulary, if it's related to pronunciation, if it's related to comprehension, please ask. There's no problem. In here, you're safe always. Let us keep on going with our presentation and class. And now we talk about the main topic of the text, which is the theory of mindset. The theory of mindset is a very important theory that has appeared about 20 years ago with Carol Dweck. She's a physical doctor, and it has been a revolution in terms of parenting, learning, business, how we have our relationships. And I'll tell you from my point of view, this theory, being a teacher, this theory, being a dad, being a husband, being a friend, really has changed my life for the better. I really hope it does with you too. So I'll read in here the basic idea of the book. Is ability innate? Our abilities, are they innate? Are we born with our abilities, with whatever we have of positive or maybe negative? Are we born with these abilities? So Professor Carol Dweck found that we all have different beliefs about the basic nature of ability. People with a growth mindset believe that intelligence and abilities can be developed through effort, persistence, trying different strategies, and learning from mistakes. On the other hand, with a mixed mindset, we believe that our intelligence and abilities are fixed traits, something that you are born with and that you can't really do anything about. Well, we're gonna see a little bit more on this. So basically, this is the idea of the theory of growth mindset, the fixed mindset, the growth mindset. And before we continue, there's a question here from Livia. Livia asks, what is the meaning of the word fulfill? To fulfill, Livia, is to complete. Fulfill, and then there's the adjective fulfilled, complete. Moving on. Let's go to explanation now, a little bit further on the theory of the difference. What is a fixed mindset? What is a growth mindset? So before we read, we could start with the vocab. Maybe these words are new for you. Helpless. In this context, of course, the vocabulary is all contextualized, okay, guys? Helpless means powerless. Setbacks means obstacles. Disheartened, with no courage. So, in here, the text, we'll read a part that talks about the fixed mindset. The fixed mindset, before in here very fast, from Call Me Sup, what's the meaning of the word trait? Trait is, in Portuguese, traço, something that is a part of you, maybe a characteristic. Thank you very much for the question, always. People with a mixed mindset feel as if they have no control over their abilities and are helpless in the face of difficulties and setbacks. They begin to feel disheartened, and if they find something difficult which can lead to low self-esteem and a developing sense that there is no point in trying. So, normally people with a fixed mindset are people who think that, well, whatever happens, I was not born to know this anyway, so I'm not going to learn, I'm not going to study. Well, mathematics is hard anyways. I'm not going to learn from it, so I don't really care. This is a person that has a fixed mindset. And of course, we can have fixed mindsets in different contexts. So, for you to digest a little bit, to understand a little bit more this concept of the fixed mindset, I'll give you 30 seconds to read this part out loud. Okay, let's go. Speak up in your house. Don't worry about anything. Nobody's listening. Let's practice English. Speak up. 30 seconds. Let's go, guys. Now. Okay, guys, thank you very much. And before we continue, guys, I have something to ask you. Are you enjoying this class? Give it a like on YouTube. YouTube understands that if this is important for you, if this content is very good for you, it's going to spread to the world. So please give it a like, and also, if possible, share with your contacts. The classes will forever, look at me, this is going to be forever free for you. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy them. This is made for you with lots of love. Give it a like, guys. Now, give it a like. Thank you very much. Let's go. Let's move on. Before we move on, yes, give it a like. Thank you very much. Yes. All right, guys. Anyway, we are of course having some fun in here. Let's move on. Thank you very much for your support, people. Now let's continue with the important part in here, which is to talk about and to understand the idea of the growth mindset. Before, let's see a vocab. Faced with, encounter, to overcome, to win over our difficulties, especially knockbacks, exclusions, defeats, threatened, intimidated. So in here, guys, the famous repeat after me, huh? Repeat these new vocab after me. In your house, nobody's listening. This is an English class with a little bit of knowledge on behavior, neuroscience, and our personal growth. Repeat, guys. Faced with, overcome, knockbacks. In English, always when there's a K and an N, the K you never pronounce. There's a tip for you. And in here, maybe the hard one, threatened, threatened. All right, guys, thank you for your participation. I am imagining you guys at home pronouncing these words. So much fun. I'm having fun in here. So let's see the theory. People with a growth mindset think very differently. They believe that they can get better at something by practicing. So when they're faced with a challenge, they become more and more determined to succeed, wanting to persevere and overcome knockbacks. They tend to feel as if they are in control and are not threatened by hard work or failure. Before we move on, guys, if you have any question, prepare the question on vocabulary, on pronunciation, on the theory. Prepare your question, write it out. Let's go, guys. Don't be afraid. We are in an environment of learning. In here, we're learning together, okay? I'll give you 30 seconds to read this text out loud. Let's go. The people in your house will have to listen to this. Let's go, guys. 30 seconds. All right, guys, keep on going. Thank you very much. And I've asked you, please, guys, if you're enjoying this, spread the word. It's for you. It's done with lots of love. It's for you guys. And then we have in here comments up already saying, amazing class. I have already liked and shared with my contacts. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much for all your support. So keep on going, guys, with the knowledge, which it is what is also really important for us. The question you might be asking yourself, well, I have sometimes a fixed mindset. I have sometimes growth mindset. Is it too late to change? How can I change this? How can I change from a fixed mindset from thinking, well, I was not born to learn mathematics to, well, maybe I can learn mathematics. How do we see things in a different way? So in here, it says, it's never too late to change our mindsets. I've worked with children from the age of 3 right up to university students, and I've seen that anyone can develop a growth mindset. And this is something I have to tell you. It is important for me to share with you guys. I've seen that we can improve, that we can learn, that we can be better. So how can we do that specifically? How can we do that with more consciousness? Let's go. A simple way to start changing to a growth mindset is by the use of the word yet. Guys, listen to me. If and in case, oh, teacher Danilo, I didn't pay attention to anything in the class, but if you pay attention to this part, this is the key part that will help you a lot in your improvement. The word yet, ainda. So let's continue with the reading. In essence, the word means a realization that some things are worth waiting for, and those things take work. It's not always easy, but the power of this small word allows for success. So what's the idea, guys? Whenever somebody tells you, or whenever you think, well, I don't know this, I don't know that. I was not born to be this kind of person. I was not born to learn English. You have to tell yourself first, I haven't learned it yet. The famous repeat after me, I haven't learned it yet. Yet is a key word for us who would like to see our mindset grow in all kinds of contexts. So, thank you very much, guys, for being with us in here. Thank you very much. I really love to be with you guys. Don't forget, this is done with lots of love for you. Thank you very much. Keep it on going, guys. Our next step is to know that challenges have to be embraced as an opportunity to grow and learn. Look, this is only you versus you. Challenges have to be opportunities for you to embrace a growing environment and a learning environment. You are the one, you are the person. Are you enjoying this, guys? Give it a like, spread the word. Thank you very much. This is for you. So, keeping on going, we're gonna see that I've got some lessons for you. What can we learn after we've seen this theory of mindset and then a part of a book from the book, The Choice? What can we learn? What can we take home with us? What can we take to work with us? What can we take to our home life? Because don't forget, you want to be leaders everywhere, not only at work. So, lessons for students, leaders. Have these sentences with you always. So, I thought about us having some kind of mantra so we can repeat for us always. I've put in here some special sentences for us to think together. Okay, guys? Look, I said some minutes ago that one thing that you could take home with you is the word yet. For you to have a growth mindset, the word yet is very important, because whatever you haven't learned, whatever you don't know, whichever challenge you haven't overcame, you haven't yet. This is a special word. So this is very important, but also I've written some special mantras for you guys. But before that, guys, let me ask you something very important in here. There will always be some new insights, some short videos, some knowledge of English, and on how you can be a better leader in here in my YouTube page and also on Instagram. My page on Instagram is English for Mindful Leaders. It's for you guys. Like it, spread the word. Thank you very much. And let's go to our mantras. Who likes the word mantras in here, huh? Wow, special word, special word. So let's keep on going with some mantras. Let me zoom in here. All right, perfect. Look at this one, very powerful. Speak, repeat after me, guys. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. This is powerful, guys. Sometimes you win. You can say to yourself, sometimes you lose. You have to say it to yourself sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. How about that, huh? Very powerful. Very powerful, people. Let me here just change the screen very fast. Let me share it again one more time. Give me a second. All right. So we have in here the first one, the first mantra of growth mindset. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Speak it up. Don't worry if your dad or your mom is around, if your husband, boyfriend, dogs are around. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I can't do it yet. So, whenever, guys, anybody tells you you can't do anything, repeat, say, teach this person, whoever he or she is, show some power. I can't do it yet. This is you versus you. There's never a comparison. This is you versus you. Next mantra. Practice makes progress. Very powerful, guys. Practice doesn't make you perfect. I prefer to believe that practice makes progress. So repeat after me, please. Practice makes progress. Next one. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. This sentence is also very important because challenging is part of our learning process. So whenever we challenge ourselves on many contexts, on different contexts, we are learning. So challenge yourself always. Do not forget, guys, don't compare yourself with anybody else. It's you versus you. You know what I mean? It's you versus you. Thanks, Rafa. Thanks, Rafael. Nice class, bro. Thank you, bro. God bless you. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's go to the last mantra. The last mantra in here, not necessarily the least important, is I'm not perfect. I'm learning. This, for me especially, is a very powerful one because when I really saw, guys, that I am a person, that I am a learner in process, whenever I understood this in my life, this was the moment that all the heavy weight on, especially as a teacher, having to know it all made more sense for me. So this sentence for all of us who are learning, all of us who are teachers, who teach somebody, who teach people in different contexts, I'm not perfect. I'm learning. So repeat after me one more time, guys. Nobody's listening to you. Let's go. But if you are ashamed, think. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I can't do it yet. Practice makes progress. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. I am not perfect. I'm learning. So, guys, we're getting to an end of our class. Thank you very much one more time for being with us. Thank you very much for being here in this live, commenting, talking. But before we finish, let's do a wrap up. Okay, so I'll ask you that in case you have any question, any reflection you would like to share with the public, any question you would like me to put so we all can learn, please write in the comment, please. This is the moment. Thank you very much. And then in here, we have in here Clovis. Clovis, better class ever. Thank you very much, Clovis. Please, man, spread the word. Spread the word. One more time, guys. This is done for us all, for you. Lots of love, lots of energy. Hope we are all learning. And in case you have any questions, I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes for you to ask. But while this happens, guys, while you prepare your questions there, please, if you have any question, ask. I have 2 previous questions that different students have done to me before the class. Drone 2, thank you very much. Thank you for being here, man. God bless you. God bless you a lot. So I have in here a question that was made to me in private before the class. So I'll put in here, guys, this question for us here. The question is, are there situations where you get stupid, where you disengage your intelligence? This is a very, very interesting question, because sometimes we feel like, I don't know, am I stupid or something? As Forrest Gump says, am I stupid or something? Knowing what we know now, we are not stupid. Our brain is in the process of learning even when we are older. What have we learned today? The mantra. If you haven't learned, you haven't learned yet. This is the mantra. Whenever you feel stupid, now you know better. Now, after this class, after us being together, you have learned that there is a way. There is a way. You just have to really believe. You have to know this is science, guys. This is not me talking to you. This is science. There is another question here also that I would like to share with you. I'm going to copy paste in here. Give me a second. This is a very nice question. Somebody has made me in private. I would like to share with you guys in here. I'll show you all. And the question was, Teacher Danilo, there was someone in my life, a family member, with a fixed mindset. Someone who wouldn't take risks, who couldn't admit mistakes. Will I be like this person? So this sometimes happens, guys. This sometimes happens. Sometimes I wouldn't say unfortunately, but sometimes it happens that in our family we have people with fixed mindset, but we know it better. Now we have understood that there is no comparison. Maybe this person is like this, or why not help this person? Why not ask questions to help him or her think that there's a way of thinking differently, and we are not the same. So if we haven't learned something, if I didn't take risks, if I couldn't admit mistakes, from now on, I do admit. From now on, I know better. Thanks very much, Rafa. Thank you very much for being with us today. So, guys, whenever you have comments, if you have comments afterwards, just write in the YouTube. There's going to be a space for you to write your questions afterwards, be it related to the live, be it related to improvements for the class. Do not forget, guys, this is done with lots of love, and this is done for you. One more time before we finish. How about some repeating? There's no English teacher that is a teacher if he or she doesn't ask people to repeat. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I can't do it yet. Practice makes progress. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. I'm not perfect. I'm not learning. I'm learning, in fact. So, last part here, guys. Well, I really, really would like to thank you a lot for being with me today on this live. Every week, same time, 7:10, there will be a special class for you guys for us to learn English, to explore language, and for us to be better people, better leaders. I have a spoiler for you guys for next class. So, continuing our leadership journey and growth journey, next class we're going to try to answer the question, do all leaders know how to motivate their followers? So, we want to be better leaders, we want to be better people at home, in our contexts. The question we'll try to answer next class is this one in here. It is, do all leaders know how to motivate their maybe their peers, maybe their friends, maybe their family? Do we know how to, do we have to motivate them? Thanks very much, Cristiano, for being with us in here. Thank you all. May you all have a blessed night. Thank you very much for today. And please spread the word. Like it. Spread the word about our page. Have a blessed week. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be with you guys with lots of learning, lots of reflections. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Thank you, thank you, thank you.